Dishonesty tour, dishonesty and revenge tour, the Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf, dishonesty and revenge tour. The only silver lining about it is y'all making me go after my baby girl 50 times harder. Y'all making me go after my baby girl 50 times harder. So I done already sent the message to baby mama number two, Miss Vegan, baby mama number two, Miss Vegan, baby mama number two, Miss Vegan. You have 2 weeks to produce my child who you've been keeping from me while I've been paying child support. Just like baby mom number one, it's deja vu.
Mm.
It's deja vu. Collecting my child support, denying me my child. Collecting my child support, denying me my child. Collecting my child support, denying me my child. So, baby mama number two, we talking to Miss Vegan right now. We ain't talking about Mama Smurf. She old news. She old crusty news. We talking about Mrs. Vegan right. We ain't talking about Mama Smurf. That's old crusty news. We talking about Mrs. Vegan, baby mama number two. You have until the eclipse of March 29th. You have until my Florida A&M University Black Psychology Conference return to produce my baby. If I do not meet and see my child by Saturday, March 29th, Mrs. Vegan, I will be going live and I'm going to tell the whole world information you don't want them to know. And Mrs. Vegan, I don't want to put your business in the streets. You are the mother of my beautiful African princess. You are the mother of my beautiful African
One more
princess.
time.
And I respect you, Miss Vegan. I respect you. But you are not going to deny me my child anymore. We have a child support hearing coming up because you want more money. We have a child support hearing coming up because you want more money. We have a child support hearing coming up because you want more money. No problem. No problem. I will be at the child support hearing. But we're not talking about child support right now. We're talking about a relationship between the prince and the princess. We're talking about a relationship between Queen Kong and King Kong. I better see my baby in the next 2 weeks. You better text me, date, time, place. And once I see my child, you and I will schedule uninterrupted visits, not in your house. We're not doing grandmama couch no more. I'm taking my daughter out with me, and she's going to spend quality time with me. She's going to go on the road with me. She's going to Africa with me. She's going to London with me. She's going to Jamaica with me. We're going to create a custody agreement outside of the white man. Oh, yes. Black self determination. We're going to get back to Garveyism starting today. We're going to get back to Garveyism starting today. And all I'm going to say, you got 2 weeks. Well, I'm going to go live and I'm going to tell some things that I know you don't want me to tell. Put me in touch with my daughter. Let's stop the nonsense. Since you had time to reach out to Mama Smurf and Baby Smurf, since you have time to go find Mama Smurf and Baby Smurf said that you said, Baby Smurf said that Miss Vegan found her mother to ask her if we were still in a relationship. Miss Vegan, is that true? Mrs. Vegan, according to my eldest child, Mrs. Vegan, according to my eldest child, you reached out to Mama Smurf to find out if I was still dating Mama Smurf. Listen, I didn't want to marry Mama Smurf when she had my child. I didn't want to marry Mama Smurf after she had my child. And I damn sure don't want Mama Smurf now. So you don't need to be asking Mama Smurf if we in a relationship. Absolutely not. Any woman that will deny a man his child has no right to be a wife to anyone. I'm going to say it again. Any woman who denies a man a right to see his child has no business being anybody's wife. Black men, it's time to unite.
Wow.
What? Black men? What? John, you ready to unite with him? John, you gotta stand. Hey, we need the Million Baby Daddies March Keep going. We need John there. It's led by Dr. Umar. Special feature Stanley Cross. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh, Stanley
HB's gonna be bringing in shipments. Hey man, we got to get this going.
So
1 million baby daddies march.
Universal. So
Yes.
there's another baby mama involved in this too?
Yes, there's 2 baby mamas. So his oldest child is about 21, 22 years old. Then he's got another daughter who's probably about 12 or 13 now.
Okay.
And apparently there's another child too. There are a lot of people in the conscious community. We've heard these rumors for a while, but there may be a third daughter that's circling around as well.
Wow.
Okay.
But yeah,
So-
he has not paid. Apparently, this child support thing. This has come up before. He's a lot bigger than where he was when it came up before. So this is not uncommon knowledge to most people. But do know, after his first Breakfast Club appearance, Dr. Umar has become quite a personality. So a lot of this stuff that's being re-brought up is stuff that has been dealt with before, but it hasn't been dealt with from the baby mamas or the daughter, so to say. It's been just people who've known him, who've kind of outed him in his situations.
Right. Right.
Damn.
Yeah.
How did he get so big? What has he done to become this big of a personality? Anyone else?
Honestly, one of his biggest adversaries is probably the reason why he's so big. Hidden Colors. When that documentary series came out, it really propelled him. It really propelled even you can say even Dr. Francis Curtis Welson and Tariq Nasheed. That series really spread what we were talking about, because I used to be a part of the conscious community. What we were talking about in the conscious community, it made it more mainstream, similar to what Kevin Samuels did for a lot of the red pill stuff. It made it mainstream, and then he started to get on the Breakfast Club, and then he started to get on bigger platforms, and now you can see he's doing stuff with Drewski. Like, he's become a thing, a social media thing, and he's become memes. Like, there's tons of Umar memes. I use sound clips from him. A lot of people do. So that's how he's kind of grown, was from the original Hidden Colors series.
What meme do you have of him that's like very popular?
Oh, I got a whole bunch of them motherfuckers.
Like, what's the most popular?
Oh, well, the one I use is "Isn't That Suspicious?" That one's funny. He's like, "Isn't that suspicious? Isn't that suspicious?" Like, that's one that I use.
Universal. So that first girl that came out, his first daughter, she was
Yeah.
trying to reach out to the 12-year-old.
Well, so apparently she already had reached out to the mom. Like, she's trying to get in contact with her sister, and what she was saying was, she's frustrated with him because he hasn't shown up in her life, but he's also frustrated because he never tried to make a relationship between the two of them, the two sisters, and she wants that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's paying child support for both of them.
Apparently so. Now, how is he paying child support for both of them without a job? I don't know, because I know he ain't getting no W-2.
What does he do for income then?
Donations,
Really?
donations, and speaking engagements. Yeah, but speaking is very lucrative. You can make thousands of dollars. I mean, that's one of my income streams.
Who would have money? What kind of organization would pay him to speak?
Low vibrational Negroes want to hear Dr. Umar because he sounds smart.
But okay, give me
the pro-blacks.
Give me the organization that will have money though to pay him.
Black student unions on campuses that don't know no better.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Right.
Churches, black community groups who get nonprofit funding and they have excess dollars that they can pay speakers.
Oh shit! I didn't know.
School groups, absolute parent groups.
Shit.
They will scrape the money together to bring him because he's talking that pro-black talk. Now, yeah, don't forget gifts. Salute to Crack. Salute to EAE. Listen.
Oh shit!
I've been a part of a group that brought Dr. Umar Johnson to Minnesota.
Oh really?
Okay, this was back in 2016. At that time, he was charging $3,000 plus flight and hotel. What he's charging now has to be between 8 and 10, easy. Because I can tell you what I charge for what I don't do conscious speaking, but I charge $2,000 for 90-minute speaking engagement myself. So I know he's making more money because he's way more popular than I am. So you can make money doing speaking engagements.
Wow, I can't believe people are paying this motherfucker 8,000. You think 10,000?
Hell yeah, it's probably more than that. Yes, and on top of that, you got to remember. So the speaking hustle has been around the conscious community for a long time. They haven't always gotten paid that well though, but he's mainstream, so he can go. Like I said, black student unions, they'll bring him in for Black History Month. We're about to bring in brother Umar. He's down for the people. No snow bunnies, all that type shit. So they bring him in because all the student unions get a cut of the student union, budget. So they'll slide him his 6,000. Plus he can sell books. Plus he can, talk about donations. He can get donations right there on the spot. I mean, he'll walk out of a college lecture, probably coming out like I said, like $12,000 easy. I mean, it's easy to make money doing that type of stuff.
And get to flirt with the young girls on the campus.
Of course, not even just the young ones. Think about the women that bring him in.
Yeah,
because it's mostly women. I'm just giving you guys a little bit of how the shit works in the background.
Yeah.
Like he ain't starving, bro. He's not starving for women. He ain't starving for money. Now I don't know if all his stuff's legal because you just sending donations through Cash App. Like, is that shit through a LLC? Like, how are you doing all that? So he probably is on the hook for some child support, but it probably ain't what it probably should be.
And this interesting.
Yeah. He's making bank.
We got time for one more. We're gonna see on Umar. You got anything to say about that?
Well, yeah. Go ahead, HB.
Well, no. I'm very firm on the whole child support thing. If you do go through the courts to put a man on child support, I think that is all the obligations that man should have to do. And I think women, they put the laws on men. Instead of coming together like adults and settling it, handling it, they put they put Johnny Law on them. And I actually have, and I'm not one of those pro-black types of guys. I don't really listen to Umar Johnson, but I do see this happen a lot with guys where they're labeled as deadbeat dads when they're literally paying child support for years.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't think it's I really do think this is like a character assassination. Now, if you want to call him a grifter and a swindler and a scammer, I'm all for it. But if he's been paying child support this whole time, he ain't no deadbeat to me.
Yeah, no, I can go along with that. He's doing the financial obligation at least.
Right.
Yeah, I would agree with that part too. But this is where it gets tricky, and I'm about to sound like a big Umar hater. But he's a hypocrite, right? He's telling people on one end how they need to be in relationships and handling business and showing up for their children, but he has not been doing that. But if he's paying child support, he's doing what he's legally obligated to. But obviously the oldest daughter wanted something more with him than just the child support check.
Yeah, I mean, parenting is going above and beyond. You know what I'm saying? No one sets out to do the absolute minimum, which is financial for a child. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, most people don't go into it with that, point of view. So yeah, I can understand the criticism of people that say he's just paying but not doing anything. Let me put the link back up for mid-bro logic.
Yeah, no, I do get the hypocrisy, but I mean, for every like activist or pro-black leader, which one of them isn't a hypocrite? I mean, there's very few that aren't. There's very few that aren't hypocrites in some form or fashion.
Yeah, that's a good point. But and maybe that's a topic for another show. Does the quote unquote black community need leaders? Because when you look at other groups, they don't have leaders. They have people in positions that do things, but for some reason we strive for a leader.
Hey, did you hear Academic's version, his take on Umar?
I didn't.
He was like, look, man, shit, he's dedicated his life fighting snow bunnies. And some things are going to fall by the wayside. Raising children may be one. A relationship with his baby mama may be the other.
Yeah.
I don't know what the legitimately honesty is about it, but that's what he puts his interest and his energy behind. So, hell, Martin Luther King, none of these men who have these great passions like this are going to be able to have whole, great relations with their family, their children. Hell, Donald Trump, he traveled all about while his children were going to school.
Right.
You got to pick your poison here. If you pick Umar, you should know what you're going to get.
Yeah. And that is a good point. Where even Martin Luther King, like, I mean, he wasn't a good father. That nigga dead.
Mhm.
You can't be a good father if you dead. Like, he's out of there.
That
You
ain't
know,
right. That ain't
it's
too
true.
far. Too
It's
far.
true. It's true though.
You're too far. You're too far.
Malcolm X, he's out of there.
Too far. Too
You
far.
can't be a good father if you're dead. And I think it does come with the territory. Like you kind of got to pick a side. You want to be the family man? You want to be home every day? Well, you can't go on these can't do the Million Man March. You can't do that. You can't do the bus boycotts. You can't do that if you want to be a good dad.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to get you guys to take a look at this before we get out of here. Take a look at this.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know why. Probably the next question you might want to ask me, and I don't know the answers. I know a lot about Umar and all that shit going on. It's kind of embarrassing that I'm interested in that stuff, but it just is interesting, and I'm very familiar with it. And I think of note, we should talk about a YouTuber called Lennon Honor. Have you heard of this guy?
Yeah, I'm familiar with Lennon.
This dude does like 12 hours. He does 12-hour streams
Obsessed.
about Umar, and he makes songs. He's a real musician that makes like pretty good songs. Talks about his school, Lennon Honor. Just check it out. If you ever want to be up to date on Umar, don't even listen to Umar. Just go listen to Lennon Honor. He is like the guy. But
spell it Lennon Honor, like
Lennon, like John Lennon, and then Honor as in honorable.
John Lennon. How did John Lennon spell his name?
Lenon.
Okay, Len.
And you got to hear a song. It's called FDMG.
I'll put the link in the chat for everybody.
FDMG is coming. And
yeah, Lennon's.
I got another one is anti-Afro Svengali. She actually found me and subbed out to me. It's pretty awesome. It's a woman.
Yeah, she's really been going at Umar for a long time. She was actually one of the first people to go at him. And I think is she in the Philly area? I think she's in the Philly area because I think she knows him. Yeah.
So the lore, honestly, like when I know when it turned on Umar. Umar was like rising star, like you said, Hidden Colors. He's a good public speaker. He's all pro-black. He's dashiki and all this stuff. And he's a doctor, maybe not. We're not even sure, honestly. He's been running this school scam for over 15 years. This is not the first school scam that he's been running, but that guy Boyce Watkins, right? He's got his thing. And then Yvette Carnell used to work for Boyce Watkins. I don't know if you know that.
Yep.
But Boyce Watkins has a daughter. And the first person to say something in the community against him, like at that level, was Boyce Watkins' daughter. And she's like, you're going to open a school? You don't have a board of directors? He's never with a team. Like, so one man is going to create curriculum. He's an architect, a principal. He's going to do curriculum. He's going to be HR. We have like one man opening a school. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen.
I wouldn't trust anyone talking about opening a school if they've never produced a damn after school program, a summer project. I ain't never seen this man with kids, period. Even his own.
That is a good point. I've never seen him with kids either. That is a good point.
And then there's like videos of him where it sounds like he's doing some blow. I mean, it's a lot of stuff in the back.
Yeah, y'all got to see the documentary. That shit's hilarious.
And then he'll get up there and talk about women. You got to have your hair natural. You got to have your hair natural. Coming to find out, he was laid up with this hoochie mama stripper with some blonde weave called the conscious stripper. And it's just it's like y'all got to clean up your own community, because if we come forward, it's gonna be like the white man's trying to hold down Umar. So it's up to y'all to figure this one out. You know, that's on you.
No, we need you, Barnabas. We need Barnabas to come figure this out. We need the white man.
If it comes from the outside, it's gonna be like, no, it's not gonna.
It's gonna work. It's gonna happen.
It's not. But this dude is not operating. Like he says he has a whatever 5013. Am I still here? Yeah.
Yeah, you're still here.
Whatever that tax deductible. I don't know what that shit is. 501c3, and it's not. And people have been donating. Who donates to a school through a goddamn Cash App?
Exactly.
Like that shit is crazy. And then what's up with Charlemagne? Charlemagne really believes in this guy. Charlemagne really thinks this guy's legit. And if Umar suddenly had $1 billion in his pocket, I think he probably would maybe open a school, but he's not opening that school. Like, how much money would it actually take for him to open that school? I mean, it would be a lot. Just because due to mismanagement, and he's living his lifestyle, and he preys on these baby mamas, man. That's his whole stick. His whole stick is, I know you're a single mom. The white man is evil. They're trying to put your kid on IEP. They're trying to put your kid on psychotropic drugs, and you don't need that. And these white people, we need to not suspend. That's another thing. Don't suspend black children because that's racist. And it's like, okay, don't suspend them. What kind of message is that going to teach them? Because as soon as they hit 18, society's going to suspend their ass into jail. So what's really going on? I don't know what the answer is, but this Umar guy is interesting, and Lennon Honor is hilarious. But anyways,
I think we've unleashed Barney. What do you think, John?
I don't know a lot about Umar. I think that school is not the solution, and if it is the solution, well, he's wasted a generation in building that school, and it's only going to be one school, so it's only going to be a handful of people.
No, John, you're not listening to me. The school's never going to be built.
Right.
He doesn't have a team. It's just him. And he's sitting here trying to install air conditioners, clean up the gymnasium, paint the outside. So he's supposed to come up with like this Black Power curriculum.
Well, I'm assuming that he's going to come up with all, once he gets some money, he'll do it. Right. But the bigger problem, I think, for him.
No. Stop. You don't understand. One man cannot open a school, John. He doesn't even have a team.
But I'm willing to give him. Let's say we gave him the benefit of the doubt. Let's role play it out. Let's say he gets some money. Finally, he has enough money. He hasn't been nibbling off the money, and now he has. He needed one more dollar. Now he has that dollar. So he goes and he hires all these people they need to build a school. So we're 15, 18 years in now. A whole generation has been wasted. And I don't even think the school is the solution. So now you got the school. You may be able to turn 200 or 300 of them around, assuming the school is the solution. But I doubt it. The odds of him coming up with a solution to solve the black problem is unlikely. And he seems to be, to me, kind of like the guy whose show you on, and Sharon Brace is an example. I went back and looked through all the super chats of the famous guy whose show you was on. Because I've been thinking about this shit a lot. It was almost exclusively women that gave him super. Did I text you guys?
Ding ding. Did I text you? You didn't have to.
I did, but I did. I text you about this shit.
No,
he only has female fans, and he exalts the Black Queen. This demon guy.
Yeah,
they're all rabid fans. He has no hate fans, and they pay and they watch. I mean, I'm jealous of this dude's success.
Nigga, he's the only one. Like, there are very few people out in the world exalting these black women, and the people that are have figured out a way to monetize them. Hell, that shit ain't true, right? That shit ain't true. Just like Kendra G brought 95 desperate women and 10 men. That was a right. He's hustling them too. Sharon Brace is hustling them too. They all got the same kind of MO if you really pay attention. So when you look at things and you compare yourself to him, you're like, well, how is he getting all this? Niggas, he pimping black bitches, desperate black bitches. You can't do that, right? I don't even think you can look at him and compare yourself to him because he going down.
Down. Obviously, I like his numbers, right? Like, can I have his numbers, but obviously different content is what I'm saying.
Like, that's a quality audience because he's going down. He's appealing to their emotion. You maybe you can't get there, but that's what you'd have to do to get them to open up their pocketbook and start sending super chats. If you're gonna have black women in your audience, you're not gonna be talking about no rational shit. You're gonna have to go down into the emotional hit on the emotional heartstrings, and that's how he's able to get them to open up their wallet. You understand?
But look, here's my opinion. Even a guy like that with his audience who is just completely against me, just trashed me and dragged me in every single comment, every single thing. I'm just like the worst thing ever. Still, they may have a good point here or there that I may not be able to come to on my own, or something to consider. They don't feel that reciprocal way as I do, perhaps. But at the end of the day, it was just I was kind of like cannon fodder. Get up there and look like a stupid Trumper. I kind of knew it going in, but
I went back and watched the stream. I think a day after after you left, or the day after, they were like, "I'm glad that MAGA trash is gone."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's appealing to like their heartstrings, bro. He's black, and he got the same problems they got. I can't even get down on their level. You know what I'm saying? To appeal to him. It's a circumstance that he's able to take advantage of favorably, in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think.
I mean, he's got a product they like. Good for him. Shout out to him. He's getting it done. It's admirable that. Of course, I disagree with him, but it's something to think about.
Yeah, Barnes. It's a grift, man. It's a grift.
I don't think he's grifting, man. I think he's honest to himself. I think he believes everything he says. I do. I think he believes that Trump is this horrible, evil racist, and Trumpers are just all stupid and uneducated, and we don't know anything. I mean, I don't think he's faking it, man. I think that's his true self. I think I don't know. I mean, as far as his accent goes, his accent might be fake. I don't know what the hell that is. It seems kind of weird listening to him talk.
You know what that is. You know what that is. I think we got a caller though.
No. Go ahead.
Oh. All right, Barnes. That just lets me know that he's really good at what he does. If you actually believe him.
Oh, they talking about the accent. I was going to say, damn, HP.
No, obviously he's sassy. I'm not talking about his sassiness. Yeah. I'm not talking about that. But he has like this sophisticated. I think his dad's Jamaican, or he's some kind of something or another, Caribbean. I don't know what it is, but he has a strange accent that I can't quite place, and he's not really forthcoming.
He's got that lisp,
reality. Yeah, he's got that. That's for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I think. And thank you for bringing up Lyndon Honor and some of this history of Umar, man. At the end of the day, this is definitely a grift from his standpoint. But John brought up a really good point, pulling at the heartstrings of that base. And that pro-black stint, that pro-men ain't nothing stint, that, y'all ladies gonna get it all together, y'all queens, like that shit works, and you will bring in the dough. You will bring in the dough with that. It's sad because it's all just gaslighting. But at the end of the day, that's what they want. So your audience will pay for what they want.
That's like who was that guy, the good-looking guy with the muscles, who's cheating on his wife?
Derek Jackson.
Yeah. Yep.
I hate that motherfucker. I hated Derek Jackson. I hate to derive pleasure from someone's downfall and hard times in life. But when I saw that dude go down, I was like, I love it, because at the time I was dating this girl, and she's like, I'm listening to Derek Jackson, and he's telling all the secrets on you guys. And blah, 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 blah. And I'm like,
was she black? Was she black, by the way?
No comment. But but fuck this Derek Jackson guy. Fuck this Derek Jackson guy. And he's sitting up here selling books about relationships. What's his book called? You Forgot Your Crown, Queen. I mean, bro, come on.
Hey, Barney, we got a caller for you, Barney. Hold on for 1 second. I'll put him in. Hold on. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear it? Hello, say hello.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, go ahead. You said you had a question for Barney?
Yeah, well, first off, I just want to let everybody know that Barney is a piece of shit. But he's respectable. We love him for what he does. But Barney, I'm telling you, if you listen to these guys, if you pay attention to what Umar's doing and what like Sharon Bracey's doing, the black teens are desperately wanting a white savior like you.
Yep. You could do that. You could, but
I mean, there's literally a multi-million-dollar industry just waiting for a white grifter to come in and save these black teens.
Yep. Yeah. What you think, Universal? You agree with that? HB, what do you agree with that?
No, you're muted. Maybe start like a swirl channel. What should I call it? Barney Swirls.
Who's muted? HB. Oh, they both muted.
HB and Jones. I mean, like how to pick up a white man in 10 easy steps. I mean, I can see that maybe.
What would you call it, Snowman? This is Snowman on the line, by the way. What would you call the show, Snowman?
I don't know, man. To be honest with you, white savior complex.
Did you hear
White
that?
Savior Complex, aka Avatar the movie and Dances with Wolves. Go ahead.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard a little. Yeah, I heard about it. You looking for a title of a show?
No, what he's saying, Barney could be. There's millions of dollars on the grift of like the white savior complex.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the white man coming in and saving all these black queens. They're desperately waiting for a white man to come in and be their voice.
Mm-hmm. You can call it. You know what, sister?
There, man. If you're willing to go against everything you stand for and actually grift for it.
Now
it's all about whether or not you want the money or you want the accolade.
But he dates sisters though. He's dated sisters. So
yeah, Barnes. And I think that's the irony. You actually are a swirler, so that would you could. I mean, Barney, if you really want to sell your soul, man. You really want those super chats? You got to go down.
The money is there, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
How much do you think I can make? Could I fire my boss and sell my properties? I mean, how much money are we talking?
Yeah, in a year, easy.
Hey, hold on. Night riding for dummies.
That's crazy.
That's it right here. Night rider.
Maybe.
Right
Maybe.
here, boy.
That's a good idea.
Barnes,
or change it to midlife code logic.
That works too. Yeah.
Some guides on white men how to date black women. Some guides on how to do it.
You can go how to buy up property in the hood as a white man. Like you could go a lot of angles. Oh man, that'd be interesting, Mario.
And like I said, Barney, you already have your personality. You're already a likable person for the most part.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I mean, it's something to consider. I am a clout chaser. I'm chasing YouTube fame. I covet and envy people like Demas and all the other successful YouTubers. Maybe it's time to sell out, right? I'm trying to be true to myself for the most part, but I think maybe that's where I've gotten it wrong. And maybe it's time to cash in.
Barney, here goes the title. Why black women are the best to date? You're out of there, man. You're going viral. You're going viral at that point.
Yeah. As a white guy.
For real.
Yeah.
You're going viral. You're out of there.
Or I could double up. I could be like,
dude, honestly, this is something that, look, Cynthia G proved this when she had that Brian White. No, well, hold on. You remember when Cynthia G had that Brian White dude on that just slandered all black men and was sitting there going like a savior simp for the black woman. And the black women in that community ate that shit up. They couldn't get enough of it.
I mean, honestly, I thought my next grift was going to be, I voted for Trump and I was so wrong. Here's why. Like that's popular. I was thinking of that, but
the legs gonna run out of that, bro. We talking about some sustainable shit. Trump will be going in 4 years, bro. This shit got legs right here, though.
I could be like white Derek Jackson,
and it goes.
Look, black women have no problem giving money away to people that they support, man.
That's the reason why they're poor, man. Like, and you like this is what I keep saying. Somebody's gonna take advantage of them. Why not you? Like what you saw on things that y'all.
Dude, Get Crack just came up with the perfect name. Hey, see that in the chat? Chocolate covered crackers.
The CCC, not the KKK, but the CCC.
Yes.
Oh, it's a thought. It might be the one. I think maybe we have a winner. I like the other one, whatever it was. Who knows? Maybe we're on to something here. Whatever it takes, right? Whatever it takes.
But I think you could be true to yourself.
I'm just saying, there's $1 billion trip there for you, Barney, if you're willing to sell out to it.
See, I don't think it would necessarily be a grift. He has dated black women. He didn't date them on no damn date challenge or anything like that, so he can speak to it honestly. He lives in Baltimore. He can speak to that honestly. He has aspirations to be in politics, so all he had to do is go around, clean up his neighborhood, talk about what he think are the solutions. Bro, that's a big lane there.
Black women too in Baltimore. Yeah, they gonna vote for you, man.
Yeah, all you got to do is support them black women like you were supporting the Squeegee Boys.
Yeah. Oh, you support just your boys?
No, it was
I'm gonna say,
No.
well, they got mamas, right?
No, I don't support Squeegee Boys. That was a bit I had a long time ago, and I really triggered Snowman. It was kind of a bit. I was just
I'm
thinking.
just saying though, if you change that bit from Squeegee Boys to black women,
Yeah,
you'd make millions.
hell yeah. And you be the mayor of Baltimore. You be the king of Baltimore, the king.
Yeah, man.
I mean, what do you think my old lady's going to think about that, though? I mean, it's, I'm kind of
She's gonna be happy. You be like,
kind of a
shit.
stamp. I'm kind of in a good spot with the old lady, you know.
Get that bank card anytime she wants to.
Yeah,
She
keep
ain't
on
gonna give a
streaming.
fuck.
She gonna be like, keep on streaming.
Keep on streaming. I don't know, man. Let me talk to my queen tonight. We'll see what the team thinks. Maybe we'll tomorrow. You'll see top 10 reasons why sisters need to swirl. You know, something like that.
Man,
So hey, that's all I had for you. That's all I had for you guys. I'm gonna hop off so I can watch the rest of the show. But I just wanted to throw that idea out to Barney because if anybody can pull it off, I think it'd be him.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Put the top 10 reasons you guys think in the comments if you can, especially after the video's over too. So
Salute to English Snowman.
No,
Top 10
I think
swirl reasons.
You got to come at it from the white man's perspective. You got to say
Yeah.
what are the top 3 reasons or top 10 reasons white men should date black women. Oh my god.
What do you think they are, HB? Just
Hey, hold on for me. I think you should start off your stream with like, I dated a black woman, and you know that'll be a good.
This is what I saw.
Well, it's just lead in. It'll be intriguing. They won't even know what you're about to say. I dated a black woman, and you know, ... And then people gonna click on that shit, and you know, they see they're gonna see your thumbnail with a sister. You know,
What should I wear? What should I wear? I have to look good. You know, I'm kind of.
Just
You're
pull
white.
up a
It doesn't
photo of
matter.
yourself. Yeah, just pull up a stock photo of yourself. That would be interesting. That would be an interesting stream right there. You know.
Yeah. Get like a picture with you, like with a black woman, but like blur her face out. Use that one you had of you and Ross girl, but blur her face
Use
out.
Ross girl.
Just blur her face out.
And you can describe her. I dated a ghetto black sister. I dated a professional.
Don't do that, John.
No,
Don't do that.
whatever she was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever she was, right? And then you could play off that. What was it like going out to dinner with her? What was it like, the attention? I mean, you got 10 streams off that shit right there.
Right there. Yeah, right there.
And then you could always come back and get it again.
He can't do it.
You could get black women to call in.
I guess.
You know what I mean? Black men, white men may call in. Bro, that would be, I think it'd be interesting depending on the format, you know. He said he can't do it.
Just stay away from ghetto. Don't say ghetto, man. Don't say
ghetto.
Well, or describe her whatever she was, you know what I mean? Like,
very urban.
Yeah, I dated a soul sister. Whatever the fuck they
soul
are.
sister.
1970.
She invited me to the cookout. There's your title.
Oh yeah, I went to the cookout. This is what I saw.
Like, did she have a perm or natural? I dated a sister with a perm. What's it like dating sisters with perm? Natural, man. Like, bro, that would be interesting.
Man, you could do a whole show about just sitting at a restaurant. How many times does she complain to the waitress about things?
Or if she didn't complain.
See, y'all thinking about it from our black perspective. See, the thing is, Barney, you gotta like exalt them. You gotta like worship them. You gotta make them feel good about themselves. If we talk about them being ghetto and their weaves and shit, that just makes them feel bad about themselves.
Just like only say positive things about them, like just Demas and Derek Jackson.
Yeah.
Yep.
You could be the white Derek Jackson, man.
Well, I think he could be honest, right? Like. Let's say if he says,
not if you want the super chats, John. Not if you want the money. You can't be honest.
Let's say if he said, I prefer the sisters with the natural hair. I don't really like the perms.
Nah.
Okay, maybe not. But
he's got to say I like it all. He's got to talk about it.
Yeah. You see what I mean? You see what I mean, John? Already. You see, she's already out of there.
We're not. I ain't mean to bash. Because I do think it has to be like constructive. People aren't gonna come in to be bashed. You know what I'm saying? I just think you could be honest. You know what I mean?
We'll do like top 5 hairstyles for your queen when you go on vacation.
Ooh, there we go.
Yeah.
See, we're not bashing.
Yeah,
we're giving him ideas.
Yeah.
He likes black women.
Number one, box braids. Number two, goddess
Yep.
braids.
See,
Number
Yeah.
three,
He knows.
yeah.
number three, what's the Smith woman's name? What's her name? Who's Will Smith's wife? What's her name?
Oh no, don't bring her up. Don't bring up
No,
Jada.
I'm
Don't
talking
bring it
about
up.
top 5 hairstyles for
Alopecia
your
hairstyle.
queen when you go to the islands.
Alopecia.
Don't do it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't do it. Barnabas knows the business. He knows.
Look, I don't. I think this is kind of detrimental to my current, shall we say, woman
Situation. Yeah,
status.
situation.
Yeah, I'm in a really good situation right now. I'm not
You like
going to rock the
DDG,
boat.
bro.
So let's pick.